What is up, dude and dudettes? I am back yet again. Y'all know it has been far too long since I've posted a hump day video, and I missed y'all so dearly. So since I'm back from my long hiatus where I was building up some content, I decided to hit y'all with a mean one to start out with. So on this hump day, we are going to talk about the etchiest magical girl anime that I've ever seen in my entire life, Cutie Honey Universe. Let's get into it. Cutie Honey Universe is a show that dropped in 2018, but if you watched it, you would swear that it came straight out of the 80s because it's got that classic magical girl feeling, and it just feels like a really good throwback show. But it's definitely got that 2018 new style animation to it. What I say when I mean the show has a new style feel to it is just simply that it's really crisp, and the color palette for the show is really, well, it's not unique per se, but it's just really nice and vibrant. Also, the animation and the action sequences look really fluid. But the plot of this show is straight out of the 80s. And the acting in the show, whether you go for the dub or the sub, feels really old-timey, and I kind of like that. It almost fits the plot of the show. It feels like if it had really good voice acting where they were like trying their hardest, it would kind of throw you off from the feel of this whole 80s vibe that the show has going for it. It's got those classical magical girl suit-up scenes with a whole bunch of added nudity thrown into it, as well as the power scaling system that kind of seems to work, even though it really just doesn't make a lot of sense. And to top it off, the bad guys in the show are a panther group called like Panther something. They're not Black Panthers, but they're some kind of panther. A Panther Claw or something like that. So they're called Panther Claw, and they're just evil for the sake of being evil. Like, they don't have any like crazy over the top design or anything. They're just based off of animals, and they want to take over the world, and that's it. Like, there's no added sequences. It's just them being evil for the sake of being evil. And then the bad girl who leads over the group is just the evilest person you've ever met. Like, it's so throwback, it's awesome. So Cutie Honey Universe is a show that you're definitely just watching for the ecchi, but I would tell you that for sure it's got one of the better plots for an ecchi show. In terms of the ecchi, I would say it's like top 15, maybe top 20, but in terms of story for an ecchi, it's for sure in the top 10. I think top 10 is a bit much. It might be in the top 20 as well. It's got a lot of ecchi moments, it's got a lot of ecchi characters, and it's just got an all-around feel of you always know some clothes are coming off at some point in the show. And they've definitely pushed the envelope for what's required in the anime to not be a hentai, you know what I'm saying? So, Cutie Honey Universe is definitely a show that I'll tell you to go check out because it definitely slaps a lot for an ecchi anime, and it's got a lot of good ecchi in there for you. So, go check out Cutie Honey Universe on this hump day anime. So, that's it for me, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll be back at y'all next week with another one. I'm out. Peace.
I must confess, yeah, I'm doing well. What goes around comes around like a carousel, and the haters keep on watching and paying attention. You sending shots, well, I'm sorry, I can't even tell. I envision going out to eat with dim lights, get in my suit tailored, make sure that it fit right. Bank account looking like I sell cocaine. To think a couple years ago I was a no-name. In the city with a 10 where I wanna stay. Downtown Cincinnati each and every day. Top flow Chardonnay on a Saturday. I take this shit year to year, boy, you day to day. Yeah, old friends ask where I been. They always wanna feature and they ask if I'm in. I tell them whatever I tell them and I keep it moving. Years ago they never called, I find it amusing.